Hello, hello, hello. I am testing for a friend that I've never tested for. I honestly don't even think I've made one of her patterns, which is just so shocking. I don't know how we've gotten to this point. I couldn't resist this one. This is for Lovely by Lee. It is the Boatside Hooded Tee. It started in like June 13th, I think, the testing group, and she does it on Slack. Today is like a Saturday and I am feeling very drowsy, so excuse me. But I wanted to get this video started because I am going to be spending the week with my grandson, and I figured this is a quick knit, and this might be something cool for me to have while I'm there, but I don't know. I am juggling some other projects too. So today is like June 24th or something. People have already finished theirs. Some of these testers have already finished theirs, and I'm only maybe gonna just start. I made, and this is part of the reason why I decided to do this, because several of the testers in the group, I love, are great friends. And one of the girls I was poloing with, and she was discussing a possible option of yarn that she was going to use. And I was like, oh my gosh, I could use that yarn. And then I started thinking, it is a fantastic yarn to get wet and dry quickly, I feel like. And so let's talk about that. This is a sweater on my YouTube way back that I made, that I have not worn since I took pictures and made it for that YouTube. Lion Brand did sponsor me this, and I just felt like it felt weird in a way. And it feels weird to be a sweater. They know a lot. This is like a discontinued yarn. They don't have this yarn anymore. But I think if it was this hooded tee, that I could actually use it as like a swim cover or a pool cover, or like something for summertime where it's just like a cover over something, you know? Not that I've been going to the pool or anything that much this year, but it's still like I've got to make this thing. I need it. As soon as I saw Amanda working on it, like, cause I was like behind the scenes watching her make the thing, and she made it so quickly too. So we have quite a bit of time, like till end of July. I still have a good month to get this, to work on this, but I want to go ahead and frog this. Even if I don't start it, then maybe do like a little swatch or something to get an idea what I get to, like, to have the stuff ready to start the project whenever I can. What else did I want to tell y'all? I guess that's it for introductions right now on this project. Looks like I have achieved gauge. So these are 6.5 millimeter. I have to use from my Licka set. Isn't this so beautiful? Got this from Blue Mule Fiber. They're not really a thing anymore, but they have a Texas Yarn Lovers event that they do. I don't know if they're still going to continue doing that anymore, but I was lucky to be able to win this set from them. I don't have this size in my Chow Goose. I don't love these kinds of points, but I will say, like, look how even my stitches look. It does look pretty, even with having to deal with this in the round swatching. Ugh, I hate that so much. Gotta do what you gotta do. But since this is like acrylic, I don't imagine I'm going to get the same kind of stretch as she does. And I don't imagine that this would get much more growth. It's already been washed before. So I think I might put a little steam to it. but I think it's fine. Like, I'm not even going to bind this off to really wet block the entire thing because acrylic is just not that way. It's not like wool. So I think a steam is going to give a fine idea, and I don't imagine anything to change. It's just going to take some of the wrinkle out. But I also don't really see much wrinkle. Before I get carried away again for another day, I better show you all my progress. It's so rare that I ever get to go up needle sizes. Did I say that before? Like, I'm at 6.5 millimeters, and this project is going by quickly. I mean, this might be like my third session on it. Like that first day, I got the split ribbing there. Last night, I split for the front and back panels, so I'm working on the front panel right now. This is exciting. This is real exciting. I don't even know what to say. It's amazing that this is, like, they told me it was a quick knit, but to see that it actually is, this is gonna be amazing. I'm also extra excited that it's a quick knit because I can actually still participate a bit with the testers. Amanda does her testing a little bit different. She does through a Slack group, which I have the app, and it is nice and convenient because I can keep up with all the updates of the latest pattern that she has. I think it's like on the 6th update or something. So I guess I'm lucky in the way that I'm probably going to get a perfect pattern to follow. So far, so good. I only have like small tech edit critiques, but for the most part, like numbers, everything is working out great. But yeah, I feel bad that I haven't been able to like socialize with the other testing group. That's one of the joys that that I find in like sharing yarn choices and finding things to fix. Like, that's so rewarding to me. So I'm missing out on a lot of that, but I feel motivated because I've seen so many people with finished objects that look incredible. So I can't wait to see what mine's gonna be like. The dogs are eating in the background, and I am about to make my coffee finally for the day, but I just wanted to share I am on the back panel. I've finished, well, hopefully I don't drop any stitches, but the front panels and the shaping, I'm using it on pretty small cords. Oh, that's scary. So it's really hard to see, but I kind of like my stitches bunched up, and I haven't put anything on hold in the way that she said. I've just kept it on there and worked each section around. Isn't this cute? Stitch marker, Inspire. I got that from Always Yarn First in that nice little advent I won. I'm telling you, that was a heck of a win. I was gonna try and wait for the AC to cut out and make a no racket before I like come on here, but it's unrealistic. It's insanely hot here. It's just not gonna come off, because yeah, but it looks pretty, right? She a whip it, wear it. So front panels, I've made this much progress back here. It's definitely muscling. And I still got quite a bit of yarn left. I was talking to some of the other testers, and apparently like this part is quick, so no surprise. But the hood does feel like it takes a bit of time. So I don't think I'm gonna have a shortage of yarn though. I mean, I made a full sweater, so I'm excited about that. The yarn feels wonderful. I think it is better knit for sure. I didn't really talk about, I guess yesterday when I did this back panel, somehow I lost a stitch somewhere. So I did have to tink back a lot and go down to where I originally started, and
should I admit, like I kind of basically picked up a stitch. One stitch isn't going to make a big deal, but like it was there. The math is right and it was there. I just can't find what I did with it. So I don't know. But I also went and saw my stepdaughter today and I did some knitting, but I totally forgot to take any footage. So that's how I made this much progress since this marker. I'm not very far off. I thought I'd try it on before daylight goes and we have dinner and do all the things. And I just wanted to give an update. Like, it's basically a wearable now. I mean, cables and cables, but you know. You might hear background noises of racing going on in there, but I have a vest. Look at that 3-needle bind off. And like the shaping there is beautiful, right? It's definitely a crop. It's definitely a crop. I think her version grows quite a bit. I don't know if mine is going to. Ooh, excuse me. Every time I turn on the video, I don't know if it's like a nervous tick or what. But I'm gonna pick up and do the hood and then do the ribbing around here. And I think that's it. This has been pretty quick. So I cast it on Tuesday and today is a Friday. I have been juggling other things like cooking and driving and seeing people and working on some other stuff. So otherwise I feel like I could get this done like that. Like seriously, I feel like this could be like a 3-day, like a 2 or 3 day project. Easy, for sure. I am loving this yarn better for this, which was totally the goal, right? Like it feels much better like this. It felt so scratchy crocheted into that sweater before, but in the skein, it was such a soft yarn, so I didn't understand. But it's no longer, like, this is Lion Brand Low Tide. I don't know if I ever said that. I said that, right? And it's no longer available anymore, but maybe that's why. I don't know. I thought there were a lot of Lion Brand knitters. Maybe they didn't knit with it. Maybe that was the problem. But big fan. Me and Casey at the Skinny Egg are using the same yarn. We're gonna be twinning. Maybe one day I can meet her and we can actually wear these together. That would be so cool. I have a hood. I had to braid my hair real quick so that like you could see it all. But it happened. It happened. Basically in one day. I mean, that has taken me all day. I've also been doing like laundry and I'm about to mow, tidying the house, washing dishes, cooking, you know, the normal living life in between yarn work. But I just love 3-needle bind off, and she did so good at the shaping. Isn't that cute? Like, it's not like super pointy. It's pretty round. So all I have to do is like the edging here. There's gonna be like some faux I-cords, I think. And then I gotta do the edging here too. I'm gonna do a little reel real quick. Y'all, I finished this cutie in like 6 days. It is legitimately a quick knit. It was a pleasure. It's the most wearable, like real wearable make that I guess I've done recently. I mean, really, I think that you could layer this. She did it with like a bamboo viscose type fabric or fiber content. I did it with acrylic, and I wish you could really see like that this yarn glistens, but you can't really tell. It is a real amazing yarn.
It was meant to be knit, so I'm glad that I frogged that sweater and made this instead. I love this even more, especially after wearing it since. Yeah. So mine is a bit cropped and it didn't get like the length growth as she did and some of the other testers since they use a closer fiber content as her. But I'm not disappointed in it. I don't know. I feel like mine has more ability to be able to get wet and wick off versus if I use the bamboo viscose. If that gets wet or goes with body heat, is just going to continually grow and grow and grow. So I don't know. I just got to be happy about my crop length, although I have quite a bit of yarn left and I really could have made it longer. It's fine. I'll just wear high-waisted with it. So these flat I cords, these are like faux flat I cords. It's like how I imagine having a baby. It was not pleasant while I was doing it. Not my favorite thing to do. But after the fact, I'm like, oh, it looks nice though. And I totally forgot how much I didn't enjoy it at the time. I do remember that I had to go back and like add on, I think, this much here because I thought I matched up this length. But since it's like an I-cord type thing, I don't know, it's almost like brioche-like to where each isn't a row. It's like 2 rows. I don't know. I can't exactly remember, like I said, because I waited too long in between as far as wanting to record and let you know. I'm just saying the faux cords are worth it. The hood shaping is so good. You could really see like this. Okay, this is like where I kind of tried to join yarns and it got a little messy. Don't mind my messiness. But, I mean, it's just like a nice round. It's nice. It's beautiful. I like it. I fake weaved in like all the ends, but I do have some stragglers, like nobody will ever know except the ones that watch my vlog that just now seen it. Hello. It's okay though. It's fine. Y'all, I'm gonna end up on influencer zone of Instagram, like with this parking lot, all these people here doing it.